I'm going to show you here how to use the vector crop tool, this tool here on the left-hand side. Now, this existed in Page Plus. It is basically very similar to how it functioned in Page Plus, although there is a couple of minor differences. Okay, so what we're going to do is we've got this photo here, and we are going to crop this photo to fit a certain shape on our leaflet. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the preview mode off at the top here so that you can see the guidelines that I've got on this page. And we want this photo, if I just make it bigger by using that node in the corner there, we want this photo to fit here in this square within our guidelines. Okay. Now, what we don't want to do is use the nodes on the side of this photo to click and drag it in, because you'll see what happens is that the photo becomes distorted. So I'll just undo that. What we want to do is we want to use the vector crop tool on the left-hand side. Okay, so if I click on the vector crop tool, you'll see the nodes around the picture have now changed to these lines. And now, if I click and drag on those lines in the middle of those sides of the photo there, you'll see it is cropping the photo down rather than distorting the image at the same time. Okay, so we've now used it on all four sides to crop this photo into the space we want it to appear in. Now, what we might also want to do at this point is we might want to move the photo within that shape so that the person in the photo appears in the center of the space we want this photo to be in. Now, in Page Plus, what you could do is you could hold down the left-hand mouse key whilst you're hovering over the picture and click and drag to move that photo. But you'll notice if I do that now in Affinity Publisher and move it, you'll see what's happening is it's keeping the shape the same proportions, but it's actually moving the shape, not the photo. Okay, so what we need to do instead is if I hold down Shift on my keypad and click and drag, you'll see it's now moving the photo within that shape rather than the shape over the photo. So that's a slight difference to doing the same thing as you would have done in Page Plus. It can be slightly confusing at first, but the same function is still there. You just need to hold down Shift in Affinity Publisher.